got no homie, I ain't got no friend. I ain't got no homies, I ain't got no friend. I ain't got no, ain't know that my village here, they everywhere. I think I'm moving there.
What's poppin', Team JaDubb YouTube? You know what time it is. It's time for a reaction video, and today's reaction video is a little different because this one I was like, I don't know, man. I wasn't even gonna do one today, but then I was like, nah. They said boy almost died on him. You know, Sonny be eating everything. Hold on. I gotta put my headphones under. Can't even hear myself. Yeah, there we go. All right. But yeah, you know, Sonny be eating everything, Team JaDubb. So they said this boy almost died on this one. I'm like, damn, wait a minute, what he out here eating today? So today we're doing a reaction video to Asia. Surviving Asia's deadliest fish almost died. What? Let's get into it, Team JaDubb. Let's see what they talking about.
Poisonous pufferfish. To prepare this fish in Japan, you must have years of training. But to prepare this fish here, you must be willing to gamble with.
Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Enjoying Team JaDubb right now. It's lit. It's live over here. You already know that if you ain't here. But if you are here, you know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you. That's a funny to a fact. Huh?
Your life.
Last time in our Borneo food series, we explored the country that covers the largest portion of Asia's biggest island, Indonesia.
Hello, how big is your TikTok audience? This is why I travel, you know, is to connect with people on a deeper level like this.
Now we're headed from Banjarmasin to the city of Kota Kinabalu in Malaysia.
Most people, when they think of Malaysia, they think of West Malaysia. They have KL, the capital. How different is the food here compared to West Malaysia?
I'm leaving it like that.
There is no one indigenous tribe when it comes to Borneo. There must be, what, hundreds, thousands?
Here, we're on a mission to understand how the diverse ethnic cultures on this side of Malaysia make for a food experience you won't find anywhere else in Borneo.
It smells not good, but the taste is
not good.
And by the end of this video, we'll follow an
See, some things that are nasty do taste good. Well, smells nasty, tastes good.
As an untrained, uncertified villager prepares a poisonous puffer fish, a deadly delicacy known to kill locals each year.
Why do you think people are still eating this food, even though there's some...
known to kill locals each year. They said it's known to kill locals. Come on, Team JaDubb.
Risk of death.
But first, a different fish, much less poisonous and way bigger.
Yo! This is just its head. That's is
just
the head of
the head
a giant grouper. About how long do you think this was?
I knew that was a grouper though, because I'm a fisher.
We'll call that
I'll be out there
5 feet.
fishing.
Winnie, the woman behind this restaurant, and a proud Malaysian Chinese. Her ethnic group is one of over 30 found in Malaysian Borneo. Today I'll be dining with 3 of the most influential groups when it comes to local cuisine. The Malaysian Chinese, the Kadazan Dusun, and the Bajau.
Kadazan Dusun.
We'll be trying Winnie's fish head soup.
What is the biggest grouper you've ever seen?
I have seen about 100 kilo.
That's 220 pounds. That's more grouper than me.
Winnie starts her recipe.
I'm about to be 230, so I mean, that's lightweight if you ask me.
By cleaving the enormous fish head into manageable
all
pieces
muscle though.
before boiling them.
It's gonna be all muscle though, you know what I'm saying?
The fish leaves the boil and lands on a bed of egg
Oh
noodles,
yeah, that looks good.
waiting for the broth. Our chef adds tomatoes to a stock, already infused with ginger and
Nah,
onion.
keep the
He gives it
tomatoes
a
though,
good
keep the
stir and
tomatoes.
finishes it off
Keep
with
the
evaporated milk.
And milk too? What you need the milk? Oh, I guess
Audrey, good morning. Thank you for joining me.
You're most welcome.
Adventurer and travel content creator, Audrey is my first eating partner of the day.
This is breakfast, but it's like no breakfast I've seen before. When I asked the owner what part of the head is the best, do you know what she said?
Eyeball.
Eyeball.
The lips.
The fish.
Ain't eating no eyeball. Well, no. Nope. That motherfucker pop in my mouth, I'm throwing everything up.
Lips. This is gonna be the most intimate I've ever been with any fish.
Those were the lips, Team JaDubb. Did you see those lips?
I think we should try the broth.
The broth first.
The broth is a beautiful color. It's kind of a yellowy brown.
very creamy, right?
Oh, that's wonderful. It's creamy.
Well, I don't know. I gotta
it's so
try it
well-rounded.
first.
It's such a full fish flavor. You can taste the fattiness of the fish. Should we try some of these noodles out?
Yeah.
So I'm putting noodles.
See? Yo, I can't wait to eat the noodles like that out there, man. That's gonna be so lit. I'm gonna be grabbing all the time. But no, I don't know. I would have said something about the broth, but I gotta taste the broth before I say something about the broth. You know what I'm saying? So right now the broth is on the good side of things.
You have like a next level of patience that I don't have.
Egg noodles are a Chinese contribution to Malaysian
noodles.
Borneo's
Those are
cuisine.
called.
Many of the Chinese here descend from southern China's coastal regions, known for their strong tradition of seafood-based cooking.
That's really good. What we're really here for is the grouper. Ugh. So this
Damn,
is the
this-
most
yo.
coveted part of the fish head, huh? You just
Yeah, but
chew
why
it
they
out,
only
you
give
just
you
suck
the
it
head
out?
for?
Yeah, suck it out.
There's some hard bits
Suck
in there,
that
like
head,
cartilage,
girl.
that are
Now, let me
impossible
stop,
to chew,
let me
but then
stop.
some soft, gummier bits too.
They do have gelatinous as well around the eye socket.
Yeah, a little more musculature and soft bits around the eye and some skin. It's almost like a pork skin, like a braised pork skin. These are the lips? That is. That's the lower lip right there, I believe. There's some like soft flesh really just hanging off the bone. It's pretty easy to peel off.
Nah, bro.
Well, you can taste the skin right away. Very fatty, gelatinous.
It's very silky, right?
Calling it silky. Yeah, okay. I can see that. And then the meat is a bit sticky. It's really broken down. It's almost like eating tuna head. So what do you think of the lips?
I tasted better lips.
French kissing a grouper is
My
odd,
lips
but
is
Chinese
eight,
fish
yo,
head soup
try
is
to tell
globally
you,
known.
like-
However, my encounter with our second ethnic group, the Kadazan Dusun, will bring me to a
Sardine.
dish you won't find outside Malaysian Borneo.
I'm told that this seed that is used in making this dish is poisonous. Let's back up a little bit. I want to talk about Borneo because we just came from Indonesia. Indonesia is like most of Borneo. It's like 77% or 72. It's in the 70s. Malaysia, second biggest.
I'm in
He's eating
Sabah,
everything
one of the two
poisonous
states that
today,
form
Team
Malaysian
JaDubb. You really
Borneo.
trying-
Although it only
Kill yourself,
occupies
yo.
only 26% of the island, this patch makes up 60% of the country's total land area, and it's locally known as East Malaysia.
Most of West Malaysia, they have never traveled to East Malaysia. Most of them, they will think that, oh, we are still living by the river, using elephants as our mode of transportation.
If you guys travel by elephant,
That would be lit.
amazing.
Exactly, right?
They should be
That's what I'm
jumping.
saying.
Elephant rides may be in the past, but East Malaysia is still less urbanized than the mainland. Here in Sabah, the mountains and coastlines split work between farmers and fishermen.
Gaya
Unlike mainland
Islands.
Malaysia, where Malay, Indian, and Chinese communities dominate, Sabah is home to more than 30 tribes.
In Sabah, we can have multiracial people sit on a table. Even if the restaurant they serve pork, it's fine. Whereas West Malaysian Muslim people, they are very conservative.
Here, the Malaysian Chinese make up around 10% of the population.
Hitting the
while
lungs right
Agis
now, you
people,
know what
the
I'm saying?
Kadazan Dusun, account for over 30%. Not only are they the largest ethnic group here, but they're also among the earliest inhabitants of Borneo.
Hold up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Enjoying Team JaDubb right now. And that's a funny to fact. And if you still watching right now, comment below. Let me know what you thinking so far. He ain't eating nothing too poisonous yet. But you already hear him talking about eating all the poisonous stuff, man.
With a rich culture that gave birth to something special. Bosu.
It has a very distinct funky smell.
It sounds kind of extreme.
It has tangy flavor, yeah. But I've never eaten that before.
Well, how come you've never tried it?
Because it's an acquired taste.
Let's go find out.
Exploring culture.
If you're a web designer, here are 4 Wix Studio features you gotta know.
Hit that subscribe button right now, Team JaDubb. I don't like doubling up, though. So we just going to keep it like that. Then I'm trying to put it in. Why is it so hard finding a neutral place for this fucking thing, man? Damn it. Sorry.
With understanding people, and that includes ourselves.
Thank you, BetterHelp, for being a paid partner of this episode. This may shock you, but back in my 20s, I struggled with food and alcohol. I needed help, and eventually I got it through therapy, which made a huge difference. What I didn't expect was that years
see it
later, things
going
would
in,
feel
though.
overwhelming again, but in a completely different way. Now it's work deadlines,
going
raising a
connect.
newborn, trying to be a present husband, leader, and human
Going-
all at once.
it's going
It's not the
connect,
chaos of
TJ,
my
though.
20s,
I
but
think
it's still a lot.
we're gonna
and
have a-
therapy
we're gonna have a
just
full
as
bed by the
important.
end
It
of the
took me a
winter.
while to admit
I'm gonna
that I
give it to
needed
the
go
winter
back,
because I
but
gotta
once
cut it up a
did,
couple more
therapy
times.
actually
I'm
helped
letting
me
it grow
slow
right
down
now, then I'm
and
gonna cut
sort
again,
through
then
the
we're gonna cut
noise.
again
So
after
listen,
that.
therapy
It's gonna
isn't
keep
something
growing
you
though.
squeeze in after life settles down. It's something that helps you handle the chaos better Now, if your life feels chaotic right now, and you're
telling
putting up
you, you
therapy
better
for
hit
the
the full
reasons
bed,
I
like,
was, I
yeah,
strongly
homie.
encourage you to find time. And I personally love that BetterHelp
keep
makes
a
it
comb
so
on me,
easy.
too.
I can have sessions no matter where I am, in a hotel room, in an airport lounge,
Give my-
or
give
even
my
in the
beard a
middle of
nice
jungle. And
perm,
if your
or
first
that.
match doesn't feel right, you don't have to force it like an awkward group project. You can switch anytime, no hassle, no charge. So if you've been
You
telling
see that,
yourself
though. You
you're
see
gonna
the
get
reach on it,
therapy
though. You see the
eventually,
reach on it right there. Watch this, watch this, watch this.
BestEverFood, and use the code BestEverFood review show for 10% off your first month. Because
You
waiting
see
for
the
perfect time is the same as
reach.
not
Stop
starting at all.
there,
Now,
trying to tell you, man.
back to the show.
From Kota Kinabalu, a 1 hour
Alright, we
drive
back, we
takes
back,
me
we
to
back.
a humble roadside spot where Mary serves up some of the most authentic bosu, also known to some as rotten fish.
Is this a food that's commonly loved by everybody here in this region?
Among the locals in certain areas, definitely. But in the urban areas,
like you
it
could see,
is
like-
an acquired
Let
taste.
me
What
stop.
makes this an acquired taste?
It is uncooked fish. It's raw.
Uncooked
Long
fish.
before the refrigerator was a thing, the Kadazan Dusun invented bosu to preserve their protein.
Uncooked fish. You heard that she said uncooked fish. It's raw.
After
Hell
cleaning, the
no.
raw fish is mixed with salt and ground pangi seed.
I'm told that this seed, if
Hell
not
no.
cooked, can be toxic.
Yes. You can get indigestion or stomachache.
So why is it important to use this seed?
The pangi is basically
Yeah, that ain't
activated
toxic,
to
man.
break down the
That's just-
proteins for the fish. When they
That's
extract
minor
the seeds, they
toxic.
have to put it in the river for a few days so that it washes away whatever remaining toxin. And then after that, you dry it and smoke it.
Pangi seed is the activator, salt
Oh, they
brings out
smoke
the
it.
flavor, and cooked rice plays the role of yeast. Together, the mixture is sealed away in a container. Open it after a month, and you get this.
After a month.
It smells not
Nah,
good.
so you're
but
trying to tell me raw fish is grounded down, beat down, mixed up, then put up for 30 days and then eaten? I don't know.
the taste is
I don't know.
I love your honesty. It smells not good. Can I tell you a story? One
Nah,
time,
but really?
my dad had a refrigerator just full of meat, but I had
Some
to
of us,
unplug
like,
it
some
so
of
I
our
could plug
stomachs
in my
really just
computer
ain't
and
made
do
for
my
that.
little
Like,
rap
they was
song.
born
I
on
forgot
that
to plug
stuff.
back in his refrigerator. All the meat went bad. Later, we opened the fridge and we were hit with a wall of smell that smelled.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Nah. This was a force though. I like. Why is he always doing something with something fermented, dog? I'm telling you, yo. It's that side of the world though.
Smelled sour and rancid, and it smelled like that. Oh wow! So it's rice. Rice
Sat here,
has soaked
smoked
up
the
a lot of
whole
that
blunt, Team
sliminess,
JaDubb,
but then
like,
there's
yo,
big chunks of
boy.
fish inside as well. This is remarkable. So many
Don't
different
go on
countries
trees
make
for
different
me,
types of
like,
fermented
yeah.
meats. In the Faroe Islands, I had lamb that was slowly decaying for months at a time. In Cambodia, you can find prohok, essentially
Oh, we
rotting
watched that
salty
one.
fish. And here we
Oh,
have
see.
this. This is like the peak, the summit of intense
I
fermented
thought I just seen him
smelliness.
after that. See?
Cannot wait to try it. This is some of the most unique food I've come
Aight.
across anywhere.
We'll never
had this
fucking
before.
try that.
But you have, right?
Yeah, of course.
Can you call yourself really a proper Kadazan Dusun person if you've never had this dish?
At 35 years old, I'm gonna try it.
For the
She
first
looking
time.
up to that
This is a
35
good
girl
warm-up
about to
food.
take
This
you
is
over
what
some
we call
Kaneko do
smell.
soon.
Smell
Baby, what eat some raw fish
smoke
to
all the
cover.
time.
Stop
If
saying,
there
like.
is any way to store
What
meat.
was her
In
name
order
again?
to store it, they would smoke it first and then keep it for the
Take a
that
shot,
type of a
TJ.
thing.
So essentially
Ah.
smoked pork.
So you squeeze.
All right, hit it with a little bit of citrus and then just grab it.
Ooh, the bubble is strong.
That's good. It's smoky, it's salty, it's sweet, and the calamansi is a nice hit of acid to break up some of that fattiness. I love it. But then we come upon this.
This is like an entry-level bosu. Smoked pork is sliced into more manageable pieces. Then comes the trio of salt, pangi seed, and rice. Mix them up, seal them tight, and serve once the fermentation has done its job.
How old is this, do you think?
About
Fermentation,
when
what I
you
say.
mix it, there is a fermentation period.
Oh,
You need to wait.
So it
Man.
cooks all the way through naturally.
Yeah.
Ooh, also sour. Luckily here,
Yo,
we have something to cut
purple?
that fermented pork.
It's red barrio rice.
That bitch is purple.
It's very nice rice. I feel like I don't even need to try this. The rice feels like enough, you know?
No, you need flavor.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a respectable piece of pork here. Maybe that's too respectable. So have you had this one before?
No, never. Both of this.
All right, fermented pork here in the hills of Sabah.
Seen her right there. She took a little piece too.
It's hard.
It's not so bad. It's actually really good. It's just that, yeah, you got a big chunk.
I'm about to throw.
So sour.
I'm about to
It's
throw
just an intensity and a type of sourness that you could only get from rancid old meat that I've never experienced anywhere else before. And that taste, it just clings to the inside of my mouth. Part of me wants to eat a little bit more.
Why he always doing this for?
Mind blowing. It's like when somebody gets a tattoo, it hurts, but then after it's done, maybe I want that pain again. So that is like level 1, but right here we have level 11. This is the same thing, but with fish. Is this a food that undeniably belongs to the Kadazan Dusun people?
Well, yeah, I mean, definitely.
The Kadazan Dusun settled in northern Borneo some 5,000
Hey,
years ago
that
and
fit,
now
though?
number over
I'ma need
700,000
that.
in Sabah. They're made up of two closely related ethnic groups. the
See, I need me
Kadazan
one of them
and the
crowns,
Dusun.
yo. I need me one. My joint gonna be
Kadazan
fly
Dusun are
though.
masters of rice fields, jungles, and livestock, but they stand out most for their strict
I love that the Google UX design certificate was taught.
Hit that subscribe button right now if you haven't already, and join Team JaDubb right now. And I don't even know how you not join the Team JaDubb, man. This is where it's at, man. This is where you supposed to be at, and that's a Fendi tool fact, huh?
mean handing over a buffalo if you do
Damn.
something wrong. But more on that later.
Damn, look at that
this
buffalo.
rotten,
You seen
meaty
that?
treat is waiting for
Pulling
me.
them
Can you give it a
niggas.
big whiff?
Hey,
still-
hold on.
it's fine.
Nah, hold on. You see, I don't usually do this, but I know you're probably gonna show it again. We gotta watch that.
No, it's
Right now, this rotten meat is wrong. But more on that later. Right now, this rotten, meaty treat is waiting for me.
Can you give it a big whiff?
You know they was trying to look all
it's
cool
fine.
for the
This
camera.
one is- it's
Oh, that
alright.
nigga's sick.
It smells like something you would clean your bathroom with.
Here we go
has
with
almost
these
like
ones
a
eating
chemical
all this.
kind of burn to it as you.
You know that shit not. Yeah, nope. Can't say that about how people eat their food though. You know that shit's different when even the flies is taking a little break and stepping back. I ain't seen one fly around it yet.
Ammonia.
Ladies, cheers.
Nah. Look at her. She want to throw that shit up.
Rancid.
Throw it out.
Oh, wow. It's really like the liquid on the bottom of a dumpster. That sour liquid on a hot day in the summer.
Nah,
I'm not trying to-
and
I'm
that's
trying
where
to
he
be accurate.
compares
It's
it
cheesy
to
at
though.
the end,
Come
too.
on.
It's like the intensity of blue cheese times 1,000. Oh my God. That's the closest I've came to crying and gagging in the last 5 years.
What we
one
do,
fly, Team
when you have
JaDubb.
snow pork, you have this.
And fly
and
said,
then
yo,
Raven has
fuck that,
No,
bro.
now I get it. So you eat these two
You
together.
have to eat it all together.
This isn't a palate cleanser, it's a palate obliterator. This destroys your palate, then you come back to the pork and you're like, oh my God, this is even better. This has never tasted so good.
That bosu might have murdered my taste buds, but today's final meal could finish me altogether.
Have you heard people
shit.
dying in Borneo or in...
Yes, in KK itself, Kodakinabalu. They
Oh,
consume the
another
pufferfish
kid.
and then they die.
Give my little interview
For that
there,
deadly
too.
dish, I'm making time to explore the Kadazan
All
Dusun
women are
people's
beautiful,
most
but, you know what I'm
unusual
saying?
tradition, forcing wrongdoers to surrender their buffalo as punishment.
In this remote Kadazan Dusun village, justice doesn't come with handcuffs, it comes with hooves. In this land, a native court can rule that a buffalo must be surrendered or even
Damn, I want one of
slaughtered to
those
settle
horns,
a serious
dude.
offense. Later, I'll be speaking to a native court judge about what types of crimes could lead to this extreme consequence. But for now, we've got work to do.
To welcome the judge, my Kadazan Dusun hosts bring their best buffalo recipes.
Yeah, he gutted that nigga extra
As the
supreme
men
today.
cough
He
up the
said,
meat,
you are
I take
embarrassed.
a walk to the place where disputes get settled.
Behind me is a native court, a place where disputes are settled among members of the Kadazan Dusun community. Here, it's possible that you may have done something that was legal according to Malaysian law, but according to these guys, is not okay. Example, lawyer Marcel Jude called a local pageant a cattle show. Was his joke kind of hilarious? Yes, but that doesn't matter. It upset a lot of people from the Kadazan Dusun community. 20 NGOs sued him in native court for
So you
breaking
can-
custom.
you
and then
can
he had
say
to
it's
settle
kind of
by paying
hilarious and
7
not get in
buffaloes
trouble, though?
as compensation.
The meaning behind this traditional law will soon be revealed
Look at me.
in our meeting
Come on.
with the judge. Right now, the protein for our main course is ready.
Right now, preparations are underway for a dish known as kava. This is a countryside buffalo soup. One thing that's special about the buffalo is that this is the ultimate communal animal. It is big enough to feed a lot of people, but expensive enough that it's not ever casually slaughtered.
Damn.
When a buffalo is slaughtered, it means that there is a special occasion and that a lot of people are going to be showing up. And it's special because, I mean, look at the size of
See
these
all them
organs
flies,
right
Team
here.
JaDubb?
Buffalo heart, absolutely gigantic.
Just
We're
saying.
making use also of the buffalo lungs right here, big and fleshy. That's good. That is the noodles of the internal organs, intestines. We have the buffalo
on,
liver.
dog.
Not
Yeah.
even all of it, maybe a third of it. The rest of the liver is for sale on the black market. Get in contact with me if you have like a buffalo with a bad liver and you want to let me know.
The liver, heart, lungs, and meat get chopped into bite-sized pieces. However, the intestines need a good hour-long boil to tame their smell. While that simmers, a smoky fragrance lures me to the far end of the outdoor kitchen.
I don't care where you go around the world, when a giant animal like this is slaughtered, somebody's cooking the main food, and then on the side, somebody's always grilling some barbecue like this, some little bite that people
ass
can
and
eat
shit,
immediately.
like, come
right
on.
here, we have big pieces of buffalo steak. I gotta say, this is not A5 Wagyu. This is very, very lean protein. What part of the animal is this from?
The leg.
Back leg or front leg?
Back.
Was this buffalo right-handed or left-handed?
Actually, it's
Give me some hot sauce, nigga. I would've beat that down, bro.
Julius
Just a
and
little
Sanders
cooked
are
on the
reported
overside,
prime
but
for the sneaky pre-meal snack. They simply season the leg meat
ain't no
with a sprinkle of
inside,
salt
so.
and pepper, then pop it on the grill.
Oh yeah, just like ripping a phone book. Easy.
Damn.
You want some?
Okay.
that nigga said, okay. Look at, he's waiting. He said, let me get a piece of that. Let me get a little piece of that.
Can I say something weird? It tastes like
That shit
buffalo.
was tough.
No, but like, it tastes like how the buffalo smelled.
Like the buffalo that's coming out from the muds or something.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
It's not a bad flavor at all, but it has a little bit of buffalo gaminess. It's meaty. It's not
Interesting,
Japanese
interesting.
A5 Wagyu. It's not fatty. There's no intramuscular fat. It's pure protein. It's pretty intense.
You should
on the
bet
protein,
Team
but still a
JaDubb,
nice
you already
flavor.
knew
Have you heard
buffalo
of
was
this
on the
idea
list.
that if somebody commits a crime, they might have to pay by providing or slaughtering a buffalo?
Damn, we probably sound horrible putting all these animals to eat on the list, too. The list is long, though, for real.
What is the worst offense you've heard of?
Child out of marriage, like that.
And then whose fault is that? The man or the woman or the child?
I think mostly the man.
Girls never wrong.
Don't tell my wife that. Or my daughter.
If you're gonna talk justice, you better bring a native court judge into the conversation. As the organ soup hits the table, I'm joined by Judge Charles, Sylvius, a former judge, and Marcellus, an NGO activist.
Sir, put her there.
Not wanting to
I heard
say
you're a judge,
sometimes.
and I'm trying to get closer to
so
more
hold on.
influential.
I be not wanting to say nothing sometimes, and then he say shit like organ soup. So we going out there and eating organ soup now? Like, yo, nah, man, I ain't no organ soup, man.
People.
All
my
that buffalo
understanding
they
is that
had,
if
and they
you're
gonna
in
give
this
us the
community,
organ
your life is
soup.
kind of run by two sets of laws. There are the civil laws, which govern every Malaysian person in the country. But then in this community, there's a kind of a different set of communal laws that people here must adhere to.
Yes, it's very true.
Native code
The native code has.
So this one is cool. You basically connect your Shopify account and it's able to pull in your product catalog. And then from there, you can actually choose.
Has been established since the British colony era.
Nearly a century before Sabah joined Malaysia,
Word.
the native courts were already handling disputes
That's dope.
among
You
the
can go there,
indigenous
well,
communities here.
not no
Today,
more,
they're
but
still
they
recognized
went
by
there and made their
Malaysian
own
civil
rules
law.
on their
Ignore
side.
their ruling, and you could be facing an even bigger fine or even jail. Compared to that, handing over a buffalo doesn't sound so bad.
When you are penalized with one buffalo, that buffalo is not to be kept alive. It will be slaughtered and eaten by the people who are affected in that case.
Oh.
After you are being penalized, you admit you made mistake, then we're supposed to eat together. We made peace so that we can live.
After all, it is hard for you and I
Wow,
to sit across
that's
from each other at a
dope.
delicious meal like this and still
But
harbor
nah, just don't break the law, though. You know what
Right
I'm saying?
here, we have some buffalo. I tried this already, but I was ripping the whole steak and I didn't have any sauce. I was told the proper way to eat it is for them to cut it up and then to dip it in this sauce right here.
I'll have one.
I don't know. That looks like that A1 sauce. I don't eat that
It's a
A1
nice
sauce.
combination with the beef, the steak. Well done. Do you like that?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
It is incredibly lean, but somehow it's still delicious. I still like it, especially after it cools down like this. Now earlier, I saw a bunch of the organs that were going into this. This is the kava.
Kava is the Kadazan Dusun's go-to dish for mending bonds. Remember those boiled intestines?
We ain't eating
They're
that.
chopped up before joining the other protein bits, all waiting to dive into the wok. The wok sizzles to life with oil, garlic, shallots, olives, ginger, chilies, and a mixture of curry, chili paste, and more olives. The chef gives it a good stir, then adds a splash of water, a spoonful
dropping
of
ash
salt,
into
and
the
another
food and
spoonful of
shit.
MSG for good measure. Next, he loads the wok with lemongrass, intestines, buffalo meat, liver, heart, and lungs. He adds more water to submerge the protein and let the soup simmer to the desired tenderness.
No, TeamJaDubb. I might have ate me a little piece of the heart. Just like I said, eat some heart.
Should we try it out?
Yes.
The most noteworthy thing I think would be the broth. It's just full of delicious spices. It smells amazing. And then every organ in this animal is in here.
Nothing is wasted.
Nothing is wasted. All right, I'm gonna try some of this intestine. I'm gonna start big and bold.
I told you, TeamJaDubb, nothing is wasted.
I taste lemongrass. It's all spicy. Oh, and that broth. Wow, the broth is delicious.
You can feel the curry.
Yeah, the intestines, very good. Chewy, clean, everything's really tender, broken down. So I put the rice into the broth.
Yeah, they cooked them intestines thorough.
It's so good. Beyond the organs, it's also just full of meat. Mine has a big bone in it. If I lived in this community, I think I'd be trying to make conflict between people, so it needs to be resolved. You guys are fighting a lot. Maybe we kill a buffalo and I come over next Friday?
This is my last meal with the katazandu soon before heading out for the pufferfish. And if the pufferfish does kill me by the end of this video,
The villagers have expressed clear concern for me. They say, listen, if this is prepared incorrectly, we're worried that something's gonna happen to Sunny and Sunny may die.
I'll go out
Sunny
gladly with copper
may
in my belly and
die.
hopefully some hot gossip in my ear.
What are the offenses that could cause somebody to be forced to slaughter their own buffalo?
The classic one would be if you go and touch somebody's daughter. That would be one buffalo.
Nigga, you touch somebody's daughter on this side, you touch your richer shit, boy, you might end up, you know what I'm saying, we cooking you, nigga.
One case that he
That's
seen
crazy,
is a
though.
married man marry another woman secretly. So when the wife found out, he brought it to the native court and he was penalized one.
So niggas be like, yeah, I got another wife. Let me just throw this buffalo over to this side real quick. You gotta probably act like you love the buffalo or something, cause this is crazy though.
Buffalo.
That's tough because I don't think that man and his wife had a yummy meal together and everything was fine.
He also have to pay penalty, one pig for each of his children.
Wait, for each new child?
No.
For the children he had already?
Yes.
It's creative. What is the most extreme case you've ever heard of before?
I think you heard of that case. The lawyer who was penalized 7 buffalo.
7's a lot.
One buffalo is about 6,000 ringgit.
Why is it
Oh,
so important
shit.
to have these native courts and to continue this tradition?
Because it preserves the identity of original people here and also help maintain peace.
After trying Malaysian Chinese food and eating alongside the katazandu soup, it's time to leave the land and venture into the water to meet the Bajau people of Borneo. A 10-minute boat ride from Kota Kinabalu brings me to their village. Here, I'll soon face a giant, poisonous pufferfish.
This one looks like it's pregnant.
Buggy.
It's huge. Rosalind, good morning.
Good morning.
Fun fact, I caught a pufferfish before. I'm saying, because I'm official. I do that. I'm just saying, TeamJaDubb. We got a lot of them videos coming soon. So if you here now watching these videos, get ready for what's coming soon. I'm telling you, it's lit.
Dorian with Bajau roots, Rosalind is my guide to this.
Now I'm a pirate. I'm a pirate. Both pirates fish too. So it's like, I'm like, half pirate friends. Yeah.
Water world.
Thank you for meeting me out here in the ocean. Can you tell me more about where we are right now?
Okay, Sandy, we are in the Gaia Island. Here, inhabitants are the Bajau people. It's around 3,000 of them, and they build houses on the water.
The Bajau make up about 16% of Sabah's population,
That's beautiful,
making them
though.
the second largest ethnic group in the state. They live in stilt houses off the east coast of Sabah and spend their lives entirely on and beneath the water. I'm here to see how they live, how they eat, and what challenges
Them
they
kids
face.
could
There's a
swim
boat
though.
behind you, actually. This is full of divers. Divers who are going to be diving for a food that we're going to use for our lunch today. That food is the sea urchin.
The Bajau people, they are known as the free divers. They can go as deep as few meters down the water and they can hold their breath 10 minutes like that. But here maybe they use the tools. They have their own flippers and they use tanks to make them easier to look for foods. They are after ordinary fish and they also look for sea urchin. They also look for pufferfish.
I was about to say that to you guys, Team JaDubb.
Is both their main
Don't let that shit prick you.
And nourishment. Most of their catch
You
is
gotta
sold
take
at
your whole
local
foot after
markets,
that.
while the rest ends up on their plates. For our lunch, the sea urchins are turned into a dish I have never seen before.
When you look at something like this, is this food that you had growing up?
This is their food since the younger days. They ate this food every day.
Joining Roslyn and me, two divers, Ramzi and Armando.
So we have two things here. We have sea grapes, or kind of a sea grape.
So what you think so far, Team JaDubb? You liking this one? I'm liking this one. Some very interesting eats here, you know what I'm saying? For real, for real.
Up to this.
Sea grapes that have been seasoned with MSG are topped with green mangoes, tomatoes, red bell pepper, and onion. A splash of vinegar and a squeeze of kumquat juice seal the deal with a citrusy zing.
I'd try it. Why not?
It tastes of the sea. Very briny. It's got some spice and sour too. It's not like typical sea grapes that I would have at a Japanese restaurant. They're more like the part of the sea grape that's kind of popping. But this is more like the stalks and stems of the sea grapes. But it's very enjoyable. These are not sea grapes from the market.
They just came to the sea and they can found this. They just take it from the water.
Do you have to go far from here?
Around 3 miles.
How many kilograms are you getting at a time?
Around 10 kilos.
That's pretty good. And then they're free. 22 pounds of
10
salad.
kilos.
Take it home. I mean, look.
Ten
There's
of 'em.
hunters and there's gatherers. If you're hungry enough, it's time to go gather.
We are the gatherers.
Yeah. Speaking of hunting, we have these right here.
Plucked straight from the sea, the urchins get a rinse in seawater before losing their spikes. The sea urchin is cleaned and its guts are discarded. The shell is filled with rice and topped with the sea urchin's meat. Our cook seals each shell with lemongrass leaves and a toothpick. Then she lets the steamer finish the job.
Can you eat that shell
The
though?
cooking techniques we see today have been passed down through generations of Bajau.
The Bajau people have been around in the sea for centuries, as early as 14th or 13th centuries. They can be found in Indonesia, in Malaysia, and the Philippines.
Long before they settled here in Sabah, the Bajau have been called sea nomads and sea gypsies, people who lived
You hear that,
adrift,
Team JaDubb?
crisscrossing the ocean, migrating from the southern Philippines, and eventually settling in Sabah in the 15th century. This recipe is a nod to their Filipino roots.
Before we get into this food, I would love to hear a little bit more about your background. We're at your house right now. Can I ask how old you are now?
63 years old.
Having been born here, growing up here, how has this
I'm
place
trying to
changed
see that
over
sea
6
urchin
decades?
get eaten
Those
like.
days, they live in backwardness. But as the time goes, the government helps them to
Now that's
build
crazy
houses,
to be
to
living
build
on the water like
village,
that, though. I ain't even
shelter,
gonna lie to you,
foods,
Team
and
JaDubb. I
provide
don't know
them
if I
with
can
job
live like that. Cause one
opportunities
thing
in the
about
modernized
me,
days.
yo,
Which of
be real with
these
you,
improvements
me
has
and
had
water
the most
ain't best
profound
friends.
effect on
I
your
don't
life?
trust water at all. Nobody should trust water.
and
Fuck water.
fresh water.
So
That's
what
for
do you
real,
most
for real.
need electricity for? I mean, it's not for air conditioning, I can tell you that. But they do have fans out here. They have
Especially
TVs
once
out
you
here.
can't
They
feel your
have
feet.
lights.
Once you can't feel your feet in water, that's when shit gets dangerous, man. For real. And they live on it, and that's wild. But it's dope though. Like for a
They
weekend.
have iPhones and
For a
karaoke.
weekend or something, I could do it.
Of course. I saw a giant karaoke machine in the other house. That's how they're having fun. I know it. From here, we should dig in. So he uses a toothpick to remove the leaf. He breaks it open. Nice. This is the first time I've seen people cooking rice inside, then cracking open the whole thing. We just reach in, we grab some rice. There's some sea urchin there too, and we toss it back.
Toss it back.
Toss it back.
And it's creamy. The rice has kind of become one with the roe inside, the uni, if you will. It's a very nice flavor of roe. Fatty, a little bit sweet.
They should have cracked it off and then used the piece they cracked off as the scooper for everything inside. You scoop it up. Now you got a shell
This is
spoon.
good for him because, well, do you have any teeth? Oh, he has no teeth.
He has artificial teeth.
Where are they?
He don't use it.
That's like the biggest flex ever. Yo, I got fake teeth, but I don't even wear that shit. I'm straight gumming it.
While we enjoy lunch,
That nigga was straight gumming it too. No bullshit.
A pufferfish. For the Bajau, this is just another day in a life dictated by the sea. And on this day, even a pufferfish that could kill a villager is still seen as too valuable to throw back.
So I find this village to be fascinating, and that is because from this village, you can see the mainland. You can see hotels, resorts, buildings. Meanwhile, here, it's like a completely different world. It has its own little economy. There's kind of everything here. I mean, I've seen mosques.
Nah, you know that water's deep,
water.
man.
How does that work?
Here the government did build a pipe from mainland to supply water here.
What about if you need some soda, sugar, salt, oil?
They have to move to the city to buy. It's important to have a
Oh, they still got soda and shit out there.
It's your lifeline. The way of life out here is different for so many reasons. Some of the reasons are just how
Them
people
young
live
bulls
with the
toting the
on
boat,
water
like,
in
where
these
you wanna
houses
go?
built on stilts. So some of
Yeah,
the
boy.
differences in the food people are eating. Like the
I
meal
don't
we
even
just
do
had,
boats,
but also
huh?
like the meal we're gonna be eating.
I don't do no boats. Like I can't do it alone, like type of shit. Like nah, cause then I might flip over, fall in the water, then something be creeping up on me, or I can't feel my feet. And once I'm too far down, and I feel I'ma just fuck it. Oh, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Cause you can't really fight water. Can't. Ah man, fuck
Soon.
that.
This is
shit,
a meal
bro.
composed of a poisonous puffer fish.
Hell no.
Pufferfish is an iconic fish. Fish that are
Yo, them
special
kids
for
was out there
a particular
swimming in
reason.
that
You see,
water
these
with the
fish
poisonous puffer
are
fishes and the
poisonous.
sea urchins
People
out
die
there.
every year from eating this fish, and we're gonna see that fish now. Oh my lord!
Well, they
these
probably don't
things
come
are
too close.
gigantic. I've never seen pufferfish this big. Right now, he is picking up the smaller pufferfish very delicately because this one is full.
That's the smaller one. What the fuck?
Of spines.
Yo, look at the eyes on it.
It's not poisonous. The only way it's gonna hurt you is if it spikes you in the water. So that is the smaller pufferfish, but let's take a look at this bad boy right here. This one looks like it's pregnant. It's huge.
And he's just grabbing
Look
it.
at that.
Whoa. Yo, I caught a pufferfish, but it wasn't like them niggas is beast.
Skin, absolutely gorgeous.
Yo, look at the teeth.
Just beautiful. It looks like it has a beak. This is the giant poisonous pufferfish. A fish that I've tried before in Japan.
Bro, that
When you
shit
prepare it in
almost looks
Japan,
human
chefs need
or
a special
something,
certificate.
bro.
And that is because if you prepare it the wrong way, you will die. And you won't die a good death. A Japanese guy told me one time how you'll die if you prepared the wrong way.
Poison hit my muscle quickly. I can move. Finally, we cannot breathe.
Fuck
With
that.
no formal certification and drawing on years of trial and error, Jenny-Young prepares a pufferfish stew to end our
So that
journey
means she
in
cooked it
Sabah.
for a couple niggas who
Meal
died.
That could be my last.
Right now we are inside
So that
one
is-
of the houses
so that
in
means-
the floating village.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by
They
thinking
out
about
there
it.
eating fish. That's killing people, man. I'm trying, man. I can't, man. Nope. Yo, those were some big ass pufferfish, man. I ain't seen them that big.
Been to a lot of different floating villages before. This is the nicest floating house I've
Seen
ever
the
been on. I've been
spikes
to
on
some
them?
floating village houses
But
where
he
you
wasn't
look
poisonous,
through
though.
the floorboards. Whatever you drop, it's going down and some kind of sea creature is gonna eat it. Here, normal floors, TV, giant karaoke system. Did you expect this?
No, that definitely did not.
This is Carmen, the only mainlander we could find willing to join
Hi,
me for this
Carmen.
risky experience. The recipe is said to be so tasty that people gamble with their lives just for a bite.
Has anybody ever eaten your cooking and then you never heard from them again?
Dari bapak lagi, mama
This
lagi tiada.
dish has been passed on from generation to generation. So far, no one has died, not here in Gaia Island.
No, Team
Borneo or
JaDubb.
in-
Yes, in KK itself, Kinabalu.
So what happened?
They consumed the pufferfish and then they died.
When preparing the
Ew,
pufferfish, a
ew,
villager
yeah.
first removes the
Damn.
skin because all pufferfish skin is toxic. Then they count the gills in the belief that if the fish has 3 gills or fewer, it's safe to eat. But science says toxins come from the fish's diet, and the liver, by far, is the deadliest part of the pufferfish's body. What I did
Damn.
not know on that day was that they kept and prepared the liver as part of this deadly dish.
What the fuck?
First, the fish is chopped, and its meat is boiled with the liver. Once cooked, the bones are removed. In a wok, our cook heats oil and tosses
Yo.
in carrots, onions, and garlic, followed by a fragrant bundle of lemongrass.
Yeah, I would-
Then comes the
I-
sliced fish liver,
mm.
seasoned with MSG, salt, and bouillon granules. Finally, the tender fish meat is added.
Just because you cook
Even
it, don't
with the danger
stop
at
it from
hand,
being
the aroma
poisonous.
rising
though.
from this wok is impossible to resist.
So in a moment, we're going to be trying this food, but first I want to read some information that I read concerning what we're about to consume. It might cause alarm, and it might change your mind as to whether or not you want to try this food, but I think it's important that we read this information out loud.
Okay.
First of all, if you take one bite of the wrong part of the fish, you can die. In 10 to 45 minutes, you can experience numbness, tingling, or nausea. Well, guess what? 39 minutes ago, our cook here took a bite. She took a bite on camera, and so far, you feel okay.
Yeah.
No numbness.
Nah, she did a bit.
Feel good?
Feel good.
That's a good sign. Next, within 1 to 2 hours, you will experience muscle paralysis or difficulty breathing. By hour 4 or 6, respiratory failure and death
See, that's why I
may
can't listen to
occur.
this shit.
There is no antidote. That's the best part. Did you know that?
I don't know that.
The treatment
Damn, I do
is
think I just
trying
ate
to
some
keep the person
pufferfish.
alive until the
Oh.
toxins have cleared the body. Still up for it?
Yep.
Still up for it?
Let's go for it. You want to make some prayer?
You know what? I'm not even religious. I would love to do a prayer. Amen. It's so fascinating because I've had pufferfish before, but it was only in Japan.
I've never had pufferfish in my life.
She's a little
Wow.
take you out for
That's
some
good.
pufferfish.
I'm not saying I would trade that bite for my life, but that is good. It's such a dense meat. It's almost like chicken.
Yeah, it tastes like chicken.
In Japan, what's fascinating is
Tastes
they
like
would serve
chicken.
it sashimi style. There'd be very
Nah, I'd
gentle
cook you
flavors.
some
Here,
real
It's
chicken.
strong, it's salty, it's cooked all the way through,
So you just put some Ajinomoto to make it more flavor.
and that's a Japanese seasoning.
It's Japanese seasoning.
So it basically is a Japanese preparation after all. As I'm taking more bites, I'm feeling something. Something feels off. I feel a little weird.
A little weird.
Like a little bit of flush kind of dizziness. Like I was sitting and I stood up too fast. A little lightheaded, a little bit dizzy, a little flush, like a
He's
little
booming, he's
hot in my
booming. Come on,
cheeks. You feel
come on.
fine?
I feel okay.
You feel normal?
I'm okay.
When you eat this, do you ever feel a little dizzy or a little lightheaded?
Yeah.
Never.
Looking back, that uneasy feeling was probably a sign that a small amount of pufferfish toxin had entered my body.
I think I should stop. I feel a little scared.
Wild pufferfish often carry
Oh
tetrodotoxin, a
shit.
deadly
Yo, he's not playing.
neurotoxin they absorb from their diet. Because of its lethal risk, Japan has banned the consumption of pufferfish liver altogether, whether wild or farm raised. I must
Oh
have been
shit.
incredibly lucky to survive after 4 bites.
I'm told that recently the government is interested on banning the consumption of pufferfish here in this part of Malaysia. How does she feel about the government trying to
He
step in
finished the
to stop
episode
this
though, so he's a
from happening?
beast though.
She
That shit wasn't too much.
Really, the government want to ban this fish because it is a food that always been eaten by the people here. We have to strike the balance. We have to educate the people. We have to tell the people how to cook it. It's delicious. This food that passed on from generation to generation until today.
Ma'am, thank you so much for sharing your expertise and your knowledge with us as we have this meal together. I don't yet know the consequences of eating this myself, but I'll find out soon.
Wow.
Big ideas.
Shouldn't have ate the damn thing,
Don't
bro.
come
I'm trying
easy.
to tell you, bro. You ain't supposed to be out there eating certain things, bro. I keep trying to tell this nigga Sonny, man.
this
Nigga
video,
gonna be
I'm gonna
listening,
reveal
bro.
what you can find at
Can't be
Taiwan's-
eating everything out there. That nigga ate that pufferfish, and look what's happening, bro. He's over there having them little side effects. They see, oh man. And you seen how they was looking at him like, bro, come on, stop flexing, bro. You're booming. But alright, what you think about that? You know what I'm saying? Comment below, Team JaDubb. Let me know what you thought about that reaction video today and how you thought about him eating some poisonous pufferfish. Those are some big pufferfish, both of them too. Like, wow, damn. I wouldn't have ate that though. Would you have just taken a bite just to try it out to see? Nope. I don't think you would have either, Team JaDubb. Comment below, let me know. And we back to looking at the channel. You know we gotta look at the channel before we go. Let us look at our progress, what we've been doing. We at 1.64K subscribers, Team JaDubb, and 338 videos. We growing and it's showing. That's a funny to a fact. We gotta get more engagement and we gotta get more views, Team JaDubb. Come on, how we got almost we got 1,000 plus subscribers, right? 1,000 plus joiners in Team JaDubb. We got 1,000 plus family members. We need more views, team, and I ain't saying it like that because you know we be getting our views and stuff too. But I appreciate every view. You know what I'm saying? But We need to get up there, man. And we got more interesting vlogs and stuff coming. And thank you for tuning in to today's reaction video. If you watched the whole thing full through, shout out to you. And that's a funny tool fact. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and join Team JaDubb. It's the only team, and that's a funny tool fact. And I'm going to see you guys on the next one. You know what I'm saying? We got some more hard work to do. And we'll be back tomorrow with another reaction video. Or something else. You never know. Stay tuned to find out. Huh?
I ain't got no homie, I ain't got no friends. I only got my brothers and that's to the end. I don't need no lover, I don't need no friends. Bitch, I just need some money, that's it. Couple M's and make some more after that.